Hello, welcome. This week, week one, you have two labs worth 20 points each. The first lab is a math review lab, and the second lab is Natural Hazards Personal Preparedness lab. For each lab, complete the activity using the handout and then submit your answers via the associated quiz and discussion board. Please email me if you have questions at melissaschlegel@cwidaho.cc. I check my email often, not constantly, so please expect up to 24 hours for me to respond. Why do you have two labs the first week? Well, it means you have less labs later. So we'll get two labs out of the way this week, and then the following weeks, mostly you have either one lab or 0 labs. So, that's why we have two labs the first week. The math review lab is not supposed to be very hard. It's supposed to just give you 20 points. That's another reason why there's two labs this week. And then also the Natural Hazards Personal Preparedness lab is also not meant to be very hard, but give you an idea of how to be prepared for these natural hazards that we will be discussing. So I'll give you a little overview of the site so you can see what I expect of you. And hopefully it will make it easier for you to complete the labs. So here we have the math review lab. I've got the attached document as well as the embedded document and the online document link. So hopefully you'll be able to get the document. I would print it out and complete it. And then I would submit my answers via this math review quiz. It's not available yet, but it will be for you the first day of class at 1 a.m. So if you would like to wake up at 1 a.m. on Monday, you can submit your answers then. The quiz is going to be only 20 minutes long. It has to be completed in one sitting and can only be taken once. So be prepared before you start the quiz, i.e. complete the lab first and then submit your answers via the math review quiz. The second lab for the first week is the Natural Hazards Personal Preparedness lab. I've got the attached document, the embedded document, and the online link to the document as well. So I would again print this out, or at least get it on my computer and then fill in my answers. This lab, you have two different ways to submit answers. One is the lab activity quiz, and the other one is the discussion board. And as you go through the lab, I mark if you're going to answer the question in the quiz or in the discussion board. So part of the lab is that you assemble your basic natural hazards personal preparedness kit and then take a picture, and then you upload that picture to the discussion board. I don't know, I think you cannot upload attachments to quizzes, so that's why we have the quiz and the discussion board question submissions. I will try and keep it to either quiz or discussion board in the future, but for this one, it's split into a quiz question and discussion board questions. So after you complete the lab using the lab handout, then answer some of the questions in the quiz. Again, the quiz is timed, 20 minutes long, must be completed in one sitting, and can be taken only once. So again, I would definitely be prepared with my answers before I take the quiz. And then I would submit the rest of my answers on the discussion board post. So after I've assembled my basic disaster supplies kit and take a picture of it, I would upload the picture to the discussion board, and then I'd make a list of items that I needed for my basic disaster supplies kit that I don't have, and then what other items I might include that isn't listed on the websites as definitely necessary in your basic supplies kit, but ones that you would want to put in your kit anyway. And then going beyond, what else would help you feel more prepared, and discuss that. So I'll be grading the quizzes and the discussion board posts. The quizzes are pretty much straightforward, multiple choice, multiple answer, very clear right and wrong. The discussion board post is a little bit more nebulous, and so I've got a rubric here, and I've attached the rubric here so that you know exactly what I'm looking for to give you the total points possible for the discussion board post. So for this first line, this is for the assembling the basic supplies kit. Basically, if you've assembled it and take a picture and I can see the items in the picture, you get the 2 points that you can get for that question. And so hopefully the rubric makes it really clear what I'm expecting in each one of these discussion board posts so that you can get the total 20 points for the lab activity. That's it. If you have questions, make sure to email me and I will email you back. And good luck.